What's up, Foundation Nation? It's me, All Business Brad, here with your weekly warehouse update. So let's get into it. You look over here at the drop shelf, we got a lot of Prodigy. Prodigy's Tour Series drop this week, or Signature Series as they're calling it. So cool. If you've liked some of our recent stamps like Larry the Lobster, things like that, it's done by this guy named Kelly Barber. Shout out Kelly, we love you here. But he did all of these, I believe, all the stamps. They're all very cool. So I'm gonna give you kind of a speed run through them. I'll maybe highlight a couple of their like flight characteristics, but you might have to jump in, use our flight tool and kind of look at those. But very cool artwork. So let's speed run through some of these. We have this beautiful D2 here, AJ Carey A5, beautiful. So kind of like a straight pushing like approach disc. We have these baseline, look at the stamp, Silas. PA3,
Nice.
Luke Humphreys, D3. So if you like that, like, I don't know, destroyer-esque kind of flight. We have Will Shoestrick, shout out Will, PA5, beautiful. Wow, what a peaceful design. Two-tone there. PA2, which I've actually never held before, feels pretty good. Feels like Envy-esque, probably flies like an Envy, I imagine. I haven't thrown one. Of course, you have your M4. We're getting into our straight mid-range. That one's sick too. Love that stamp. Our boy Gavin Rathbun. We got he's on the A2, so overstable approach disc. Chantel, and this is an air plastic, which is called D2. So I believe this is all 750 Spectrum. So this is 750 Spectrum air, or air Spectrum. Here's a premium plastic, the Moose PA3. We have a feedback. Again, I think this is a very underrated disc, by the way. A very underrated fairway. 9.5, -1, 3. Gives you a little flip up, push with some overstability. Very good. If you haven't tried it, try that out. We do have the FX4 here as well. Sweet spider stamp there. Again, very underrated fairway driver in my opinion. Jake D2, the Hebes. Very cool. Kind of all elemental kind of stamps, and that's the theme there. So I have DN Carey. This one's a D4, so 12.5, -22. Maybe you're wanting like that 12-speed distance driver, but you need a little more flip up. Maybe your arm's not as big as the other guys. This is a good thing to try for you. All right, we have the A3. Let me set these down because I want to highlight. Check out this plastic. This is 750 Spectrum Ultra Soft. I mean, we're approaching koi land here, Silas.
Wow.
So it feels incredible. I mean, 4303 overstable approach disc feels great. And then last but not least, we have Seppo 86 -21 on the F5. Very good driver. This is a fun flip up to turn. If you like the diamond, maybe the diamond's a little too flippy for you. This is like a really great alternative to that. These all feel good. I will shout out Prodigy. They've made a lot of effort to fix flashing issues, hand feel these discs, the chalking. They've really made a lot of effort, so give them another try. These discs look sick, and they feel great, and just give them a try. Foundation Care. If you want to give it a try, you don't love it, contact customer support. We'll get you something that you like, okay? Prodigy 2025 Signature Series, give them a look.
All right, still on the drop shelf over here. Got to check out some Innova. So first off, we've got some destroyers. These are the Henna Blommer's Tour Series. This is Proto Glow Halo Star. I really like these blue ones here. But you know a destroyer. You all know and love it. Really cool stamp on there. And then we also have, get a few of these, Owen Scoggins Leopard 3s. So this is a pretty cool stamp as well. And these are in the same Proto Glow Halo Star plastic. If you never checked out the Leopard 3, it's a really good, kind of like mid to beginner driver. So a little more stable than a Leopard that you, I'm sure, know of. But yeah, check this out. Great drivers. All
right, also earlier this week, the new Trash Panda Canyon dropped. I know what you're thinking. Hey, we already got the Canyon. Well, you got the prototype Canyon. This is the actual Canyon. I don't know the exact science, but they did a lot of work on the actual like bevel and parting line of this disc to make it a little more comfortable in the hand. The biggest thing is they wanted something like the Proto Canyon was a little like pretty overstable. They wanted something like a little less overstable, not too much, but something reliably overstable that would push and fade. And they've done it with this disc. It feels great. It looks great. They really solved any issues they had with any sort of flashing or anything like that on there. It feels like a really great For me, it feels more like a mid than an approach disc, but I think that's okay. Just really solid disc, so check that out. Speaking of approach discs, classic approach disc, the Zone with a little bit of a twist. We have a restock of the Get Freaky Confetti Zones. These feel really good. They're like a little gummier than a Z in my opinion, although they're Z. But they have like a little bit more gum to them, but they're still a little stiff, which I like. I like a little bit of stiffness to my approach disc. I mean, we have all kinds of fun confetti colors here. There's some greens, some purples and oranges and blues. Here's some blue and blue. That one's sick. Back here, got purples. Of course, we have a ton of orange and red back there as well. So yeah, these are a good time. I don't know when we'll be able to get these next, so you might want to snag one up. I know we only had a few last time, but we finally got the rest of our orders, so make sure you check those out.
All right, next up here, we've got the Kristen Lot, not Kristen Star. Check out that. Kristen Lot Pure. So these are also glow, 0 medium moonshine pure. A really cool stamp on here. If you never thrown a pure, you gotta throw one just dead straight. Very nice flight. Then we also got from Kastaplast, brand new Mom. Throwing the Mom. So it's 10-4-0, 2.5. Kind of like a straight, gonna have a little fade, but kind of in between that fairway distance category, right in the middle there. But plastic obviously feels great. It's Kastaplast, and so it's gonna be really good flyer.
All right, a little special surprise for you. I don't know if you've seen on social media, but a young lady by the name of Trinity Bryant, she's working with us. She's on Team Foundation, so we do have some discs here available for you, brand new. Trinity Bryant Fee, so from EV7. You haven't heard us talk about them in a while. I always like the feel of the Fee, to be honest with you. It feels really good in the hand. It's got to be like a centimeter less in diameter if you put up to another putter, like a standard putter. Let me show you. It's like a little bit smaller. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. Just the slightest bit smaller, but it feels really good in your hand. It feels like a dart. Not like the disc, but just feel like you can really spin it in there. So pretty cool. She also drops these Tour Series Yangs, which I've never seen before. If you look at the profile there, it's either a not a bead or an ultra bead. I'm not really sure. It just has a very interesting shape on the rim. I think initially when you grab it, you're like, whoa, what is this? But if you're someone who likes a bead, I mean, you may love this because it definitely gives you this prominent point where you can put your finger. So maybe that's for you. I'm not sure which one she prefers. Obviously both of them because she uses them. But I need to talk to her a little bit more about what she does with each of these discs. But happy to support her and all the great things she's doing. She's killing it out there on her first year in tour. Please give these a pickup, give them a try, and support her. Last, we're over here at the accessory shelf. A few of your favorite games are restocked here with us. We do have a full stock of Ripped Revenge and Ripped Showdown. Now, we are completely sold out of Ripped Evolution, the packs where you can kind of upgrade and build your deck for the game. Hang tight, we got some fun news about that later. But these are restocked, and also our good friends over at Chiplocked, we have a restock of them too. If you haven't seen the recent video, Connor's a evil genius. Make sure you check out the video and know why, but make sure you can check this, blah, 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 blah. Check these out. A fun time with you and your friends. Adds a little flair to the game. It can be as complicated as you want or as simple as you want, but this is a fun time, a fun thing to add to your disc golf round.
All right, that's what's new in the warehouse this week. Make sure you check out the Trinity Bryant discs. Make sure you check out the Pures, the Mom, so much more. Innova Tour Series, Prodigy Tour Series. Check all that out on foundationdiscs.com, and we'll see you guys next week.